qu'un animal. Don't let your instinct dominate you. Ne laissez pas vos instincts vous dominer. What are the instincts? They are the Ibourim that you bring to yourself with the food or with anything else. All the story here was good because the soul who came to help you is a tzadika. But sometimes you have Ibour of demons. What are the Ibour des démons? It can happen. You're married, you don't want to cover your hair. They grab your hairs and they enter. Comment ça se passe? Tu es marié, tu ne veux pas couvrir tes cheveux. Ils attrapent tes cheveux et ils rentrent. You are in a public space, tu es dans l'espace public and you have that big anger et tu commences avec sa colère là. Even at home, et même à la maison. Big anger. What happened? Ibour. And all the story we have seen now, toute l'histoire qu'on a vue maintenant, you can apply it at the opposite. Tu peux appliquer à l'opposé. When that demon enters inside of you, that shed, you can give birth, of course. To what? To a shed.
Excusez-moi, c'est que pas la nourriture qui est respectée de Dieu.
Ce que je viens de dire. Tu peux avoir des démons qui rentrent. Par exemple, si une femme mariée, tu ne te couvres pas la tête. Bah, ce qui s'accroche à tes cheveux, rentre en toi, parce que les cheveux, ils ont accès à l'apport, ça rentre. J'ai compris ta question, j'y arrive. J'ai compris ta question. L'autre aspect, c'est par exemple quelqu'un, il a une colère. Donc, il se met en colère. Il y a un Ibour qui rentre, mais c'est un Ibour de shed. Ce qui veut dire que si ce Ibour de shed-là, il rentre, tu peux aussi lui donner une naissance. Giving birth to that shed will be or baby, or actions, or thought, or speech.
Sauf si on a fait des choses en dessous.
C'est pour tes cheveux, c'est important. Tes cheveux, it's important because these mochinin, they enter only in Ibour. Que ces mochinin là, Naama, Machala, Agrat, and Lamedjut, they can only enter inside of you if the door is open.
C'est pour ça qu'on doit toujours contrôler ce qu'on nous pensait.
Exactement. So it's there, Ben Ish Haï, when you are taken by the Ibour, you are no more a thinker. You become instinctive. Why? Because someone else is thinking for you. Ben Ish Haï dit, quand ça se passe, tu n'es plus quelqu'un qui réfléchit. Tu deviens juste quelqu'un qui fait. Pourquoi? Parce que quelqu'un d'autre pense pour toi. If you are lucky, it will be a tzaddik. If you're not lucky. Now, what is the story behind it? We finished. Keep the same book. Go. Daf Nun Dalet. And now we're going to laugh or cry.
Excuse-moi, la semaine passée, vous avez dit qu'on allait parler des 24 vêtements de la femme.
Oui. Oui.
Est-ce qu'on va en parler?
Ah. Tu as dit qu'on allait en parler?
Oui.
Ah. Si je finis ça, qu'on a le temps, je vais... Attends. Si j'ai promis, je vais le faire. Je vais le faire. Send the picture. Ça va se laisser en chemin. So it's still like this. See what Kadosh is saying. Regarde ce que Kadosh dit. La fauter arrivera bientôt. Il sait. Gamda. You have to know. Vous devez savoir. Ki kol baale Torah asher bedor azeata. Every Torah scholar, like we say, tous ceux qui étudient la Torah, but you see, it don't use the word Tamid Chacham, right? It utilise pas le Tamid Chacham. He said, Biprinat Anshe Dor Amidbar. They are souls of the generation of the desert. ils sont des âmes de la génération du désert. It's good things, right? It's good, Rabbi Nathan. You're happy, right? Your soul come from the generation of Moshe. You're not happy?
Yeah. They didn't make it in Israel.
Yes, but Moshe, Miriam, Aaron. It's great, right?
Et elle va au-delà.
Yeah.
Après, on a fait Teshuvah.
It's great.
It's good, right? Rabbi Ish Haï is good, right? It says all the Torah scholars of the generation now, they are souls from the Midbar. Toutes les âmes des étudiants de la Torah maintenant, c'est les âmes du Midbar. Rabbi Zohar, t'es pas content? Hein? Laïla Tov.
Non, je suis content. Excuse-moi, j'étais avec la petite.
C'est un map, okay, let's say that. Now what happened?
Come, Yafa, come here, come, baby.
So he said like this. Il dit comme ça. Il dit, what happened with that generation of the Torah scholar, the Midbar? Qu'est-ce qui se passe avec cette génération? Chez Alem Neama, it says about them, qui yeme tzetecha me'eretz Mitzrayim erenu niflaot. So, the generation said, when we went out from Mitzrayim, we saw niflaot. We saw wonders. On a vu des merveilles dans Mitzrayim. C'est une generation of Rabbi Shai. You're not happy? כבבוא אצלנו בפסוק, אינך שוכב עם אבותיך וקם וגומר. וזהו טעם, this is why. Look. C'est pourquoi. זה טעם שנשותיהם מושלים עליהם. It's the reason why the wives dominate them. Je ne sais pas, j'essaie de comprendre avec vous. So first of all, according to the Hakadosh, when you want to dominate at home, and that your husband is like, okay, you're the boss, so you have to know that that soul has problems, because he came from a generation when women were the last keepers of the Torah. And they were ready to make that golden calf. And the woman saved them. The punishment is to have and to be under the wives.
That wouldn't necessarily apply to Gary.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You
escape.
to be somebody.
What?
It's a punishment for the woman to have to control the men.
תודה רבה.
Big punishment.
This is the words of a woman is a real woman.
Oh, look at that. Thank you.
Many women would be happy.
No.
So no, look, I do what I want. Where's the money? You study Buddha women screaming at you. So let's join this and that. Joignons ça et ça. C'est look, woman, c'est des cotes. All the situation that you have to handle, toutes les situations que vous devez gérer, try to see if it's not rooted in a sin from the past or from a situation that you have brought because of some Ibour. The non-Jew will create a word with some terms which destroy our Torah. They talk about submission. And even sometimes when Torah is translated, they use the word submitted. Les non-juifs ont créé un mot qui détruit toute notre Torah. On parle de soumission. Et même des fois, quand il y a des traductions de certains passages, Michelet ou de Kohelet, il traduit par soumettre. This have nothing, it is nothing to do with Torah. Torah is all about each one in his role and being together. Like a man for the tzaddikim with me. Each one in his task. Like you said, what happiness do you have when you see your husband like a carpet? Quel plaisir tu as en voir ton mari comme une loque? Which pleasure do you have when you see your wife being afraid when you enter at home? It's here. It makes you happy? Ça te rend heureux de voir ça? To see that you're massive, you're submitting people. Say, no, all this, you are like animals. Why? Because in the animal realms, they don't think, they have instincts. They are lion, I'm a lion, I'm stay here, you woman go and make the hunting. I don't care about you being tired, it's not my program. My program is I sit here in the jungle, I wait for the food. There's no consideration of the person, of the human being. Because the lion is not here to be sensitive to the situation. Le lion n'est pas là pour être sensible à la situation. So how can you be a dictator at home? Men, women, how can you be a ruler at home? Be at your place. And let him or let her be at her place. Because every time you are fighting someone's place, you are making what we call les règles de la jungle. Non. Les lois de la nature. Non. On veut dire que
The law of nature.
Non, la loi du plus fort. Law of nature, which is that the more stronger win. More powerful win.
Only the strong survive.
Yes. It's like this. This is animal. C'est animal. Why you want her to cry when you enter? Some men, they enter. My beer. And the more she's afraid, the more you're happy. Because you think that you're someone. You are just the expression of an animal. Because you don't want her to be and to exist nearby you. En faisant ça, tu imposes une tyrannie à la maison. Tu n'es pas mieux qu'un animal parce que tu ne veux pas la laisser être et exister à côté de toi. Women, same thing. Same chose. Because for women, it's easy to fall in that trap. Why? Because the world is so against you that you try to find doors to save your life, to have something, some corner where you can enjoy a little bit. Have something. I'm ruling something. Because I was born, my father, okay, it's my father. Okay, nothing. Now I'm married now, I will wait. No, let me get something. I will show that I'm managing. Always doing like this. No. Like she said, sorry, be at your place. Let him be at your place. Soyez à votre place. Laissez-le être à sa place. This is Kita Aleph. Kita Bet, make him or make her better than you. This is higher than animals. Empower, renforce-le. Empower him or empower her. Like this. That's why he used the word animal, because only bad Ibourim create that. Seulement des mauvais Ibourim connectent ça. And he said, look, voilà ce qu'il dit. Il dit, Bezéotam, chez Nesotem, Moshlot. C'est Moshlot. What is Moshel? It's domination. C'est domination, domine. Alehem, les filles, chez Beyemehem, Asou, Aerev Rav et Aegel. Because they let the Erev Rav do the Egel, now all the men, so all the tzaddikim, teaching, at home, let her do everything she wants. Just keep quiet. This is the secret to have a happy Oshadam bite. have to erase, to be nullified. Like this, I will be happy. How even can you teach that to people? Quoi, je dois m'effacer, je dois être inexistant pour que ce soit la paix? No. I know that some communities, they insist on that. When they make the shidduch, so, you know what? You will be the boss. He will be studying, don't worry. And they come to see that Ben is here. And you see him at the yeshiva all the day. My wife. So, yeah. It's a curse. C'est une abomination. Moshe l'alehem, les filles chez again, velo michou ba'em. אבל אנשים לא רצו לתת זמני נזמי, זהב לעגל, ולכן הם מושלות עתה עליהם נשיהם. Because they refuse to do avodah zarah, they receive the rights to dominate. That's really, really, a woman cannot be satisfied about that. So what does it mean? Why did I connect these two texts? Because you connect these two texts, it's like this. Ben Ish Haï is telling you, look, I know it's not easy. Je sais que c'est pas simple. You're fighting every time. Sometimes you even don't know if you fight against yourself, against something, someone. I know, we know that many things you're doing, it's not you. On sait que la plupart des choses que vous faites, c'est pas vous. All the purpose of our stages is just to bring to that day, that moment, and we hope as soon as possible, where you will really be you. Not under any influence, not under any, just you. To bring it up without influence. Bring it just up, just be you. And when you do that properly, life is different. And you have enough to even teach and to transmit to the others. Tout le but de cette Torah, c'est juste de travailler pour amener les femmes à ce niveau d'être vous-même. So all the tzaddikim who are married, don't blame your wife. Because if she's in the case, I don't know, I don't say anyone is in the case, I'll give an example. Donc les tzaddikim, ne blâmez pas vos femmes. Parce que if she's in the case, c'est dans le cas où she is a man's soul, let's say. She's a man's soul, and you know, women sometimes are tired, but forget the brachot. I said, no, really, forget the brachot. She said the bracha, after she forget the final bracha. It's happened, especially when they become mothers. She's a Guilgoul of men, she's a Guilgoul done, elle a oublié les brachot, and she's, let's say, married, she doesn't have any baby, elle n'a pas d'enfant. What do you think that you have in front of you? Or let's say, because of this, she will start to have strange ideas. Why? Because she's a Guilgoul of an homosexual. What do you think you're gonna think? What do you think? Qu'est-ce qu'elle va penser? Vous voulez qu'elle pense à quoi? That's why I always say, give time to time. We are not playing games. We're dealing with souls. It's not about deciding fast. It's about understanding what's happened. So many women, when they talk, it's not them. Even if, let's say, I remove machala, I'll remove them. I'm just her, let's say, at the beginning. Who is talking? The Guilgoul she was? Her soul? Or the food she ate? Qui parle? And how do you know that it's not her talking?
I've heard. Even though she transformed and she knows it or doesn't know it, the repeat that you've been saying for the amount of years we hear you.
Exactly.
Wire that. I think that's where.
Exactly. How do you know, like Serzarit? Comment vous savez que c'est pas elle qui parle? It's because you repeat. What she said is deep. C'est-à-dire, c'est très profond. When you say something true, or bring reality, you don't repeat. Because people listen and you have said. But when you are trying to sell something and to convince, you repeat. And sometimes when you, the more you, let's say you become holy, man or woman, when someone repeats, no, I understood, don't worry. I understood, don't repeat. I get it. Foundation is here, I've heard you. So sometimes be careful when you see that you are obsessed on one topic, you repeat. Men or women, what Ibour do you have? Parce que quand en fait tu dis une vérité, tu n'as pas besoin d'insister beaucoup. Tu l'as dit et les gens saisissent. Et quand tu es dans une dimension où c'est pas toi, et tu n'es pas en train de promouvoir une vérité, tu te fais insistante. Et cette insistance-là est la preuve que tu n'es pas en train, est la preuve que tu es en train d'être victime de ça ou de ça ou de ça. Quand ton papa il te dit quelque chose, tu ne fais pas répéter. Quand ta maman te dit quelque chose, when your mother says something, your father says something, you say once. You know what? Take this, do that. Okay, Dad. Okay, Mom. Ils ne répètent pas. And what's happened with the parents? When they start to repeat, they get angry. Why make me repeat? La répétition, c'est un mauvais signe. Ça veut dire que celui qui, dans le cas des parents, il se rend bien compte que l'oreille est bouchée, il y a un problème. Mais il sait qu'il a dit une vérité parce qu'il sait qu'il est en train de t'éduquer. In the case of the parents, he knows that repeating is the sign that he's not listening. Because he knows that he's telling you the truth. He wants to raise you up, to give to you education. So when he says do that, you know what it's going to produce. He said once, boom. That's why in the time of education, parents hate to repeat. I've said once something, and something at home with women and husbands. If it's the truth, c'est la vérité, the husband will say one time. C'est la vérité, le mari va dire une fois. After, if it was real, he will wait and see. And after 6 months, you say, what's happened? You say, you know, for 6 months I told you about these things. It's not done. So for the husband to prove that she's not her, she didn't receive the information, it's closed. So Ben Ish Haï is telling you, don't be animals. Ne soyez pas un animal. Be instinctive. Don't be instinctive, sorry. Be thinking. And just to finish, on fera la semaine prochaine pour les 24. Just for finir, so just from next week, we're going to start new chapter. It's going to be more details. It's going to be more funny because we're going to see who can afford that sentence. Parce que ça sera plus marrant parce qu'on va rentrer dans du concret et avoir des choses plus marrantes. So, without Hashem, if you have any question, send it in the group, and may we be able to understand how important is our body and the responsibility we have to control any single thing we should be entering, from the food till the Ibour. Baruch Adonai Olam. Amen. We amen. Brouchim tiyou, tzadikim, tzadikot. Je m'occupe de vos courriers, je vais lire tout.
Oui, il n'y a pas
de...
Je parle 5 minutes avec ton épouse, Rabbi Moshe, comme ça, je la laisse rentrer. OK?
Merci, Rav.
Pas de problème. Bye bye, bisous.
Bye bye.